Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. If you are new to this channel then please hit that subscribe button and join the family. So in today's video we are going to learn how I created this Hello 3D smoky eye look. This type of eye look basically looks good on any eye shape, be it be hooded eyes or big eyes, and also one of my favorite eye looks. Now without wasting any time, let's get into the video. So first I am prepping her eyelids with this Tarte Shape Tape concealer, then setting it with RCMA loose powder. Now I'm using EYESHADOW volume 2 to create the eye look. First I'm using the shade Love Handles and creating a nice crease onto her eyes. So I'm just blending it out and adding the color. This is how I do it. I always go from light to dark because I think that's the best way to do that. And I'm just blending that color. Now I have mixed two colors, Dance Party and Heart On, from the same palette, and going to create a nice depth into her crease with that pink shade. I really like these shades. And the palette, the colors are so pigmented. It's a must have for all of you. Now I'm taking the shade Crazy and creating a nice depth onto her outer and inner corners. So basically I'm leaving the center to create that halo effect onto her eyes. I'm going to deepen the outer and inner corners as well as the crease. Now taking the shade Temptress, which is the black shade with little bit of shimmer chunks in it, and going to create an illusion of perfect smoky eye look. I'm going to put this color basically on outer corner as well as on inner corner and crease, so that our eye look more depth, intense. This is how I do it. You can see. Now taking the same concealer we used earlier, Tarte Shape Tape, in the shade Light Neutral, and going to cut her crease from the center only, leaving inner and outer corners of course. And afterwards I'm going to shade the corners of the concealer with the same black shade to give it a perfect blending effect. Now I'm taking this shade No Joke. This is the yellow shade in the palette, and going to place it over the concealer. Now I'm using this two-way glitter glue from Makeup Studio and placing Makeup Revolution glitters on the top of it. This helps the glitter to stay in place for a long time. Now I'm using this Record eyeliner and creating a perfect wing eyeliner. Now I'm doing the brows back camera from this Benefit Brow Pencil. Now I'm using this Record Kajal and filling in her waterlines, and after that I've used lashes. Now I've cleaned her face with Pixie Glow Tonic. This is a really nice toner to start makeup with. Now I'm using the moisturizer from Neutrogena Hydro Boost and going to apply it all over her face and going to blend it out with a good blending brush. Now I'm using this Milk Hydro Primer and going to apply on her face. After that, I'm going to use the Benefit Pore Freshener and going to apply it over the areas I think she has pores, basically the T-zone. Now I'm using this Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Tan and going to cover her dark circles out. Now I'm using this foundation from Anastasia Beverly Hills and going to blend it out all over her face. This is a really nice luminous foundation. After that, I'm going to use this shade Custard from NARS concealer and going to highlight her face. With that, I have used a little bit of light neutral from Tarte and blending it out with a buffer brush. Now I'm using this Fenty contour stick in the shade Mocha and going to chisel her face. This is my favorite part to do. And then I'm blending it with the same beauty blender from milagrobeauty. Just dabbing it out. Now I'm using this liquid blusher from NARS in the shade Orgasm and going to give her cheeks a nice flushy effect. I'm using this RCMA powder to bake her face out. With the same sponge I'm using, applying it over the areas I want to bake. Now I'm taking this Benefit Hoola bronzer and going to give her face a bronzy effect. Basically wherever I have applied that mocha cream contour. Now I'm going to use this blush palette by ELF in the shade Dark and going to give her face more blush. After that, I'm going to wipe out her powder because it's been so long sitting over there. I'm using MAC Compact to do that. Now I'm using this Forever 52 highlighter, loose highlighter, just to highlight the highest points of her face. And you can see, wow, what a glow. Now I'm going to smudge the lower lash line. For that I'm using the same Recode Kajal I filled in her lash line, and after that I'm taking the same shades from Jaclyn Hill palette we used earlier. So now I'm wiping off her powder from under eyes, again using MAC Compact. Now I'm using this Too Faced lip injection on her lips, and after that finishing it off with the Smashbox primer water. I hope you guys like this video, and if you do, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. That would mean a world to me. Bye bye, see you in the next one.